I'm Thad Olson. I'm more like a conflict of interest person because my daughter is organizing this, and if I wasn't here, then she'd go see a shrink and talk about it forever. So, so I'm here. but seriously, it's been an interesting project that Adjo has been involved in. I actually years ago worked on a novel called Java Hill, which traced 10 generations of my paternal family. And she was in high school then, and she really kind of got interested in it. And she always says that was really what got her thinking this way. So the book Java Hill was published in 2013. And since then, she's been working on this. So, sort of taking what I did with documents and archives and going a step beyond and now connecting people with DNA rather than just what the documents told us. So that's sort of my involvement in it. I think it's been very impactful. It has been an opportunity to sort of bring theory into practice. Like we say, okay, we get DNA and you find that you have so many connections, but these connections might not be materialized, or realized. And so this conference, this summit, has really allowed a few people who have been connected this way, some from Africa, some from the Caribbean, some from the United States, to actually meet in person and to begin to sort of join each other's journeys. And so it's real. It's not theoretical anymore. Mm-hmm. Even if you're born in Africa, it's not, again, totally as static as we think it is, because what got me going in the original research was the fact that my name is not an African name, it's a Dutch name. So there's a question, okay, so how did we come by this name for generations? And so we found out, yes, in the 1700s there was a Dutch soldier who was posted there. He came with his son, he died, he left his son there. And then his son grew up there as a white boy, 10 years old, grew up in Elmina in Africa. So he married an African woman, that's where he lived. And that's how we got the name. So you just sort of, you can't really tell just by saying, oh, I'm from here, so you have the whole story. There are always stories, it doesn't matter whether you're on this side or that side. So this is very interesting work. So we always kind of knew that from the documents, and then we did the Y DNA, which you always get from your male ancestors. And clearly my Y DNA is not African, it's Scandinavian. That's it. So there are always things that you're finding out. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you just don't know where it's going to lead. That's the exciting part about it, that you just find out somebody does a test and it radiates in 100 different directions and impacts people in many different ways. I think, the main thing is expanding people's options about their personal journeys and the search for themselves. Just adding this other option, which is very modern and very different from what maybe I was doing a couple of decades ago. So it's like the next generation is sort of taking it a step further, which is nice. It's a different way of searching and a different technology, different answers that probably you can't get just from documents.